Ameriie was recognized for her short-lived music career in the mid-2000s, before her name was associated with the Kourtney Kardashian for being her lookalike. Her 2005 hit, One Thing, catapulted her to popularity. It won her a slew of significant award nominations, including a Grammy nomination for Best Female R&B Vocal Performance in 2006. Her career, however, began to wane after a few years. She became an independent artist in 2011 and has never returned to mainstream music. Ameriie's name was brought up again recently when suspicions emerged that Jennifer Lopez stole other artists' vocals for her smash singles. However, Beyoncé is also participating in her lawsuit. The 28-time Grammy winner did not take Ameriie's vocals, but many accuse her of copying Ameriie's melodies and her music video ideas. It would be great if you could like and share this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon next to it to get notified when we add new interesting videos in the future. Now, let's get back to the story. Ameriie's producer gave her sound away. Ameriie had a difficult time getting her music out there. When she started working on her second album in 2004, she enlisted the assistance of producer Rich Harrison, who has worked with both J-Lo and Beyoncé. He previously worked with Ameriie on her debut album, All I Have. The lead single for the second album, One Thing, was completed in 2 to 3 hours by the producer and his team. The track was so well received by everyone that it was immediately forwarded to Ameriie's label, Columbia. The record label was not pleased. They desired bigger choruses. Ameriie and Harrison promptly returned to their work, attempting to polish the song as requested. Every version they submitted was rejected by the label. People just weren't getting it, the singer said. After 6 months of recording the final result, they opted to leak it to radio stations. However, it appears that Columbia was attempting to destroy the single because J-Lo was going to make her own album, Rebirth. Ameriie received the formal release she deserved after radio stations refused to remove One Thing from their playlist. The Let Us Get Loud hitmaker ended up performing Get Right, another Harrison-produced tune. Fans suspected that everything was odd. Fans cannot believe Teyana Taylor was just 15 years old when she assisted in the choreography of this Beyoncé video. Some internet sleuths traced Beyoncé's 2003 single, Crazy in Love, back to Ameriie's One Thing. And why did not we fall in love? In an interview with MTV in 2004, the former Destiny's Child member stated that the horn hook was what made Crazy in Love a hit. She stated that it has a go-go vibe to it as well as an old school vibe. I was not sure if people would get it. Fans claim that Ameriie's signature was all over it. Though the Bayhive insists that speculators are exaggerating, many think that it is fishy since Harrison first worked with Ameriie but was later brought to Beyoncé and Kelly Rowland by Matthew Knowles. They also believe that when Harrison said this about Crazy in Love, he was alluding to Ameriie's sound. "Yeah, I had it in the chamber," he said of his search for the proper artist for the music. "I had not shopped it much because you do not want to take it out of the bag before it's quite right. People do not understand and you will leave them with a bad taste in their mouth. So that was just something I kept in reserve till I got the call from B." Ameriie stated in an unrelated statement that you don't hear go-go outside of DC. She was talking about how she got people in the industry to like her go-go sound. "We did that the first time on Need You Tonight, a song from the last album. But we slowed it down significantly, and we did it on a faster track this time. We have to do it at a quick pace because when you hear it on the radio in DC, it is fast," I said. "So it is a new sound for everyone except those in DC, Maryland, Virginia area. They are already aware of what it was." According to the statement, Ameriie's followers concluded that Harrison took inspiration from their collaborations. Aside from that, viewers noticed that Beyoncé began to imitate Ameriie's funk style in her music videos around the same period. However, because Crazy in Love was released earlier, Queen Bee fans believe the claims are ludicrous. On a Lipstick Alley forum, a fan wrote, "So where is the thievery? Because Ameriie was engaged to Rich Harrison but lacked the guts to go till Bey did?" The Korean-American singer has since moved on to other endeavors, such as penning the New York Times best-selling Because You Love to Hate Me and managing Amir's book club. Since 2011, the author has been married to former Columbia executive Lenny Nicholson, with whom she has a 16-month-old son, River. The true cause of Ameriie's disappearance. Oh, the 80s, how I miss you. Some of the best R&B songs were written during this time period, which spanned the years 2000 to 2009. We were grooving to the smooth sounds like our life depended on it, from Alicia Keys' Fallen to Mariah Carey's We Belong Together and Neo's So Sick. R&B singer Amerie was one important musician who achieved musical success during this time period. But as soon as Amerie delivered back-to-back singles, she vanished from the music industry. What became of the half-Korean, half-African-American singer? Here's the true reason Amerie went missing. Success came too soon, and it was fleeting. Amerie released Why Do We Not Fall in Love in the summer of 2002, and it became an immediate classic. The song climbed the Billboard Hot 100 chart, peaking at number 23 with undertones of the old school, 80s R&B components, and a whispery yet quite angelic voice. Amerie had a bop on her hands, and we had no idea she would have her foot on our necks all summer. Her debut album, All I Have, was released in July 2002, and the following month it was ranked as the second best R&B hip-hop album by Billboard. We were confident Amerie would have some staying power in the industry after she released Talkin' to Me. Who cares if she was not the most powerful singer? She could carry a tune. She was obviously an outstanding songwriter, she could dance, and she was gorgeous. Okay, so Amerie had the winning recipe to rival Rihanna's career, and she even won a Soul Train Award for Best R&B Soul or Rap New Artist. Her hits, however, began to wane for one significant reason. She had to separate ways with her musical collaborator. She slandered her company. Amerie was frustrated with Columbia Records in 2007, and she did not hold back when she told RWD via That Grape Juice that her label was not pushing Because I Love It as hard as they should have. She stated that she was aware of how she wanted to time the release of her songs and music videos in order to maintain momentum, but the label refused to bend. I love the business. I studied the business, and I told them we needed to do the other video for Crush after the release of the track Gotta Work. Because you need another single when your other track is peaking, they're discussing doing it next year, but I'm not going to do it. I understand that everyone has good intentions, but the road to perdition is littered with them. There should not have been any gaps. This begs the question, was she blackballed because she bit the hand that feeds her? Going alone. Amerie got a production deal with Island Def Jam Music Group in June 2008, allowing her to release music under her own label, Phoenix Rising. All she had to do now was start cranking out some hits. Sounds easy enough, right? In Love and War, her fourth album, was published in 2009. The album peaked at number 3 on Billboard's top R&B hip-hop albums chart. It also included a few subpar singles like Why Are You and Heard 'Em All, both of which featured Lil Wayne. Unfortunately, it appeared that the old Amerie had vanished, and then this happened. A strange name change. In 2010, the oddest thing happened. The singer abruptly stated that she was changing her name Amerie and we were referred to as Amerie from now on. Yes, she added an extra I, which we thought was completely insane. We were not the only ones who were looking at her funny, so she decided to explain her decision in a statement to wrap up. I work with vibes and intuition, and I believe that everything is energy. The vibration of a double I is ideal for me, she wrote. Slightly different spelling, completely identical pronunciation. During an interview with Pacific Rim Video Press the following year, she was queried about her name change once more. She said that she made the modification for personal reasons and then left it at that. Probably a good choice. She is back to being just plain old Amerie, with one eye, on her Instagram account. So who knows what she was going through at the time. She became a well-known YouTuber. The majority of musicians use their YouTube channels to market their music videos. Amerie, on the other hand, opted to redesign her channel to include all things connected to lifestyle. She has it all, from book reviews to cosmetic instructions. If her music is not as popular as it once was, she should look into alternative ways to stay in touch with her followers. She has published a book. Let me correct myself. She is a New York Times best-selling novelist. She collaborated with a group of other writers in 2017 to develop the young adult anthology, Because You Love to Hate Me, 13 Tales of Villainy. According to the book's Amazon description, 13 acclaimed best-selling authors collaborate with 13 influential booktubers to reimagine fairy tales from the often misunderstood villain's perspective. She is a mother and a wife. In June 2011, Amerie married her longtime lover, Sony Music executive Lenny Nicholson. River Rowe, her first child, was born in May 2018 to her and her husband. she is slanging merchandise. I found Amerie is a business guru when researching what the hell happened to her. River Row is a website where she offers her own merchandise. You may stock up on a plethora of Amerie approved goods, including hoodies, t-shirts, and coffee mugs. Her first love is still music. She is still releasing songs, believe it or not. She intrigued us with the notion Somatica Volume 1, a CD devoted to electronic music and androgyny. Confused? Yes, you're not the only one. But it does not matter at this moment because the record has yet to be released. Then, she started talking about Because I Love It Volume 2, which was also shelved. She later reunited with hitmaker Rich Harrison for 2015 single Out Loud, and her EP Drive was voted one of the top R&B albums by Rolling Stone magazine. In 2018, she released 4 AM Mulholland and After 4 AM, indicating that while she may no longer be at the top of the charts, she is still a creative genius determined to convey her unique music to the masses. Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to share the video. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.